Hey everybody, this is Jerichos, and welcome back to Final Fantasy VI. Last time, we met Edgar, the King of Figaro, got to watch a castle submerge in the sand, and made our way all the way to the city of South Figaro. Hopefully, we'll be able to get in touch with the returners and meet their leader, Banon. But before anything else, I forgot something. Let's head back north and go back to this cabin, because there is actually an item in here I forgot to grab. Check the bucket for a potion. Now, let's make our way back down to South Figaro and finally enter the city. And there's a lot to find in here. Now, as soon as we enter South Figaro, you will see a strange shadowy figure. And if we follow him, he goes to the pub. That's good to know for later. Right now, I'm not going to worry about that. Instead, I'm going to wander around and find all of the treasures that are out here in the town, like in the outside, because every single one of these, with one exception, will change later, and I want to get them later. But let's go ahead and just show you what all you could get now. So these two barrels here, the top one gets us a potion. Let's see, if we walk between this building and the wall, get a green cherry. Actually, come to think of it, you don't have to walk between them. You can inspect it from the right over here. This is the box that we got it from. I don't think there's anything else. No, nothing here. Let's head down southwest. And you guys are in my way. Come on, move it. Oh, come on, buddy. Really? Fine, there we go. Got a gold needle, which I don't think... Have we encountered green cherries and gold needles before? Gold needle we have, cures stone. Green cherry cures the imp status. So, slightly helpful, not that big a deal. Let's see here. We have an antidote in the barrel, and eye drops in this upper box. Then let me make sure. I don't think... No, there's two more to find. Let's see. No, we want to go over to the right here, and you'll see a couple of buildings. The left one is a weapon shop. The right is an armor shop, or armory. It's where you can buy weapons and armor respectively, as you might expect, and a potion between them. Then finally, head up these stairs that are slightly out of the way. Run all the way around the wall. Head this way, and you get a bunch of barrels with nothing in them. Except this one, which has a teleport stone. So that is all of the items you can grab out here that will change in the future. It's arguable whether you want the teleport stone now, but I'm just going to choose to wait and get all the later items. So let's cut back and enter the city again for the first time. Now, we are in South Figaro. Let's explore a little bit and see what we have to find here, because this is our first real big city we can explore. Here we got chocobo stables, 80 gil for a chocobo ride. How about it? So you could ride a chocobo and run all around out in the area around town. You won't get in enemy fights, you'll move fast. They quirk. But there's no real point to that. Not right now, anyway. Our shops carry weapons, armor, and relics of the utmost quality. Good to know. You, buddy. What do you say? Welcome to South Figaro. That's helpful. What kind of dummies would go and make the Empire mad? We kind of dummies, I guess. Let's see. We saw there's an old man down here. Behind Mount Colts lie the Saber Mountains. That's helpful. If we head down here, it's a pier with a ship. This ship isn't going anywhere. Okay. Yep. Basically just here to show you that there is a pier and there's a ship, but we can't do anything with it. So let's head back up, and I think before anything else, let's go in that pub And see if we can find out who that shadowy guy was. Oh, the music in here. I love this music. You look just like that student of Duncan's. Wonder what that's about. I'll tell you, he is talking to Edgar. That man at the counter's got a nasty look about him. And the Empire's been invading one town after another. Wonder how safe we are in South Figaro. Still love this little girl. Huh? Kids aren't allowed in here? Oh, okay, fine. She's just so cute. I love she wanders in. Oh, Duncan's been training his boy Vargas along with his other students. He's always grumbling about how the kid never seems to be making any progress. Interesting. Keep hearing about Duncan. Also, say hello to this guy. He's got a dog with him. You know what? First, let's talk to the barkeep. Can I? No, I can't. It won't let me. Alright, talk to this guy. Right, ignore us and maybe we'll just disappear. Back off, Locke. That guy looks familiar. Yeah, that's him all right. He comes and goes like the wind, swearing allegiance to no one. Hidden behind his wintry gaze lies a face known to none who live. Meet Shadow. He is an interesting one, and another character we get to name, which is pretty cool. That's Shadow. He's an assassin. He'd kill his own best friend for the right price. Guess we better steer clear of him. So, yeah, introduced to another character. Doesn't say anything. Try to talk to the dog. Leave us. The dog eats strangers. Yeah. Yikes. Let's not mess with him, shall we? But hey, if we head down here, there's a bunch of stuff. I don't think there's anything to find in these. Nope. But let's head up. And hey, buddy, what you doing? Out of my way. I gotta get the cider over to the old timer. Because, see, some of us have jobs. Now scram! He literally pushes you out of the way. Take the cider over to some old guy. See, should be nothing in these. There's usually nothing in bookcases, but, you know, check everything, because there's lots of stuff hidden in this world. Now, the cool thing is, the pub actually, nope, can't walk this way, has another door out top that leads to the inn. Which was the connecting door over on the other side. Hey, bud. Figaro Castle stood up to the Empire? Great. Now we'll all be drawn into this. It's kind of weird that you can, you know, get in the bed and talk to him that way. They mean for you to talk to him from the right, but, you know, I'm weird. 80 gil a night. Don't need it. We're full healed. Is anyone in this room? Nope, this is where we would stay if we actually chose to spend the money, but we don't need to. And if we head off to the left, it drops us down in the relic shop. Yes, we can finally get relics. What do you have to say, bud? You can gain all kinds of abilities by equipping relics. I don't know why he's southern. These shoes double my walking speed. And boom, right into the wall. So yeah, we get a little tutorial. Relics can grant you a variety of examples. I did it again. Variety of abilities. For example, sprint shoes double your walking speed. A gauntlet lets you hold a weapon with both hands to increase damage. Didn't we already? Oh, we got this at the beginner's house. So it's the same thing they said then. Just because you may not have gone there, they want to make sure you're told about this. So we have a bunch of items. First, the sprint shoes. If you click on it, it will tell you what they do. Shoes enchanted make the wearer move faster. Doubles walking speed. This only has to be equipped on one person in your party. They don't stack. There's no reason to get multiple. I'm going to go ahead and buy one. Silver spectacles. Silver rim spectacles prevents darkness. Let me think about that. Star pendant prevents poison. Jeweled ring prevents petrification. So these are all status ailment preventing ones. And Knight's Code to cause the bearer to cover critically wounded allies. I'm going to buy one Knight's Code. And let's see. You know what? I'll buy one of each. Why not? we'll put them to use. Now, first and foremost, I'm going to equip the, let's see, Locke has the best defense. Actually, I think, can you? No, okay. Relics, that's where I want to go. I'm going to give him the Knight's Code, and because he's a physical attacker, I'm going to give him the Silver Spectacles, because darkness will affect him the most. I'm going to give Edgar the... Edgar the Sprint Shoes, and the Petrification Jeweled Ring. And Tara gets the Star Pendant. Since she's our healer, I want to make sure she doesn't get random extra poison damage. So now, this is our normal walking speed, and if you hold B, you go super fast. Yeah, so it used to be in the Super Nintendo version. Oh, by the way, it pops out right here at this door. The Sprint Shoes was the only way to move quicker on the field map. But now, oh hey, that guy delivering the cider. Let's follow him. Yeah, you can see how much faster we are than his walking speed now. Before, we would have matched it exactly. The Sprint Shoes were the only way to increase your speed. Now we got super speed. And sure, let's follow him in here, and then I'll continue exploring the town. My grandpa used to be a servant for the richest family in town. Good to know. My work here is done. You're in my way. Move it. So, interesting. He's delivering cider for the old man, and that may play a role later. Remember him. I don't like strangers. Bring me some cider, and maybe I'll talk to you. I wonder. We should go see if it's possible to grab some cider. Maybe he will talk to us. But if you go down to his basement, there's a little hidden path here that you kind of have to go all the way down to walk through. And if you do that, you get a potion in the bucket. Also, there's a door here that leads out to the field. So yeah, you could have actually entered this house from this side. There's probably no way you would have known that aside from this little walkway here. But it is a back entrance to the door. Also, something not quite hidden. Come here, go all the way down, and you can go left. There's a little bridge connecting them out of sight. You can't see it, but trust me, it's there. Now, we want to go check out the spot, because I don't think you can do anything with this now, but I want to try it. It's been a while since I've done this. No, we can't take cider ourselves. If you talk to him again, he just starts the cycle over, going to the old man. Just remember him for later. It will probably play a role at some point in the game, but not right now. Oh, that music. That's actually Shadow's theme, and I love that music. Now, let's head to this big house in the northwest, and wow, whoever lives here must have money. Wonder if it'll really come to war. Maybe I should return home now, before it's too late. Yeah, this is... They mentioned that, his grandpa used to work for the richest man in town. This is the richest man in town. Now, over here, I believe... Yes, this one is a Phoenix Down. This barrel does not ever change. So, go ahead and grab that now. And if you head up, there's a little secret area. Go all the way to the left and down. And we found a secret stash. Get an elixir from the clock. Nothing over this way, but check the pots. Nothing here. Nope. Nothing. Just the elixir. But hey, that's a pretty good prize to find from a hidden room. Now let's finish exploring this rich guy's house. I mean, he's got so much money, I'm sure he won't mind us taking a little bit of his stuff. I'm going to start all the way to the right. His kid's room with no bed. My dad's super important, so important people come here all the time. Even generally... generally. I forgot what I was going to say. Clank, 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 clank. I'm Magitech armor. Yeah, these kids are weird. Sounds like she almost let something slip there. Again, maybe that'll be important later. The city's eastern border. So attacking from there would... Hey! What What do you think you're doing? Barging in here when I'm trying to write a letter. Humph. Oh, sorry. I may be the richest man in town, but even that doesn't keep me from being startled. There's always a nasty draft in this room. Oh, where's it coming from? I'm afraid I'll catch a cold. Interesting. There's a draft in this room? Well, we came in through a closed door, so it can't be that. I wonder if you head behind the bookcase? There's a secret room down here. I have a feeling she doesn't know about this room. But if we head down, got a bunch of bookcases, got some rooms to take a look at. Nothing going on in here. A save point, of all things? Sure, why not? Let's save. And if we go in the third door, we find a big storage room with a chest with 500 gil, a chest with 1,000 gil, 1,500 gil, and empty. But if we head up here, we should find an old clock. It's not ticking. Don't bother checking the pots or the barrels. There's nothing in them. But this one is ticking. Interesting. Again, a lot of setup for later in the game. Remember that for later. You're not really meant to find this room yet, but it's kind of nice to come here and get some extra cash. I mean, 3,000 gil is nothing to scoff at this point in the game. So we should be done in the rich guy's house. Let's go ahead and leave. And I think let's take a look at the shops, because they should be the next buildings for us to investigate. Yep. Now, much like the inn and the pub, they're connected, but not quite so obtusely. I don't think there's anything here. No, they're just one big room here. So, remember what they were saying before. If you see that the white triangle pointing upward below our character means that character's in our party. If they're jumping around and waving their arms, it means they can equip the weapon that you see. If there's a green arrow up, it means it's an improvement. Red arrow down means it's not. So Locke cannot equip the great sword. It would be worse than Edgar's spear, but better than Terra's knife. So, let's see. For weapons, Locke's still got the mithril sword, which is the best he can wield. I'm going to go ahead and get Terra the great sword. Even though she's not going to be doing a ton of physical damage, I'm just one of those, I want to fully outfit my characters whenever I can. Also, if for whatever reason you didn't buy the Noise Blaster or Bio Blaster in in Figaro Castle, you can buy them here in South Figaro. So let's make sure we equip that, but first let's also check for armor. Buckler and Heavy Shield. So neither one of those is better than the Mithril Shield we stole from Mog, but I do want to buy two heavy shields, one for Terra, one for Edgar. Let's see, hairband. It doesn't tell you what their stats are, so if you're ever not sure, like, should I buy the hairband for her? Should I buy the plume tat? A trick you can do, buy one plume tat, go to the equipment, and equip it. See, her stats went up. Now check the shop, and you'll see the hairband is not as good. It's a general rule, if it's farther down and costs more, it's better. It's not 100%, but it's a pretty good rule to follow. So let's buy the plumed hats for them. Cotton robe and Kenpo gi. Or gi? No, I think it's gi. Buy one of each of these to improve their armor, and we're outfitted. I guess we didn't really need that extra 3,000. Sitting at 464 now. Let's make sure we equip everybody. Best thing to do, you gotta click optimize. And they're all outfitted. Nice. And actually, let's look at my equipment. Let's see. I can sell this stuff off. Leather armor, bucklers, leather cap. Yeah, I shouldn't need any of this stuff. Let's go ahead and sell the dagger, mithril knife, get some money back here. Yeah. There's no real reason to hang on to equipment for the most part. Unless you know, got something really good, you know, like that mithril spear we took from Og before you could equip it to somebody. Other than that, you just toss your, sell your equipment. Head east, and you'll see Mount Colts. Well, somebody else mentioned that with the Saber Mountains. Wander around here, and this is the symbol for the item shop. Oops, let's go inside. Nothing in this clock. I mean, the clocks in this game, you just end up checking them all because you find so many elixirs. Potions. I'm gonna buy. I got the money. Let's buy. I like to always have like multiples of 5 when I buy stuff. So 5 antidotes. Sure. 5 gold needles. 5 eye drops. Eye drops are cheap, which is nice. And 5 echo screens. Nah, I don't need to buy any Phoenix Downs. I will... No, I'm not going to buy a tent either. We should be good. I changed my mind. I'm buying a tent. I am... Nah. I go back and forth. I'm pretty sure we're going to find a tent just in a treasure chest coming up. And this whole city loops around. You'll recognize this is where the old man with the T was. No reason to go back in there at this point. The big house at the north end of town belongs to the richest family here. I figured that out. He's got a lot of stuff. This town's defenses are tight. Even with their Magitech armor, the Imperials won't find it easy to get inside. Good to know. Oh, Duncan's house. So this Duncan we keep hearing about must live here. My husband Duncan is a martial artist. He's famous even in Figaro to the north. He took his students to Mount Colts for some meditation and training, so he probably won't be back for a while. Interesting. And a save point down here. Also, some area we can't access. Now, let's see. I think... You know what? There's one more thing. I think we've gone into every building. We've done everything we need to as far as plot-wise. But there's one hidden thing that I usually don't do because I feel like it's slightly out of order for the game. But if we head back into the rich man's house, we're going to go into that secret area again. The room up here off the master bedroom. And when we do this, I'm trying to remember exactly where it is. Go down here. Now, okay, go all the way here, and when you head down, keep heading down, and then right. It's a secret staircase. So you would not know this, but you can't go down here, or, well, you can, but, like right here, go down and then right. And in here, we get Hyper Wrist and Hermes Sandals. So those are both relics. You can always tell relics because they have the little ring icon. So let's see. You got a spot open. Hyper Wrist, studded bracelet that radiates a mysterious power, boosts the wearer's strength. And winged sandals enchanted with haste. Cast haste on the wearer. Ooh, that's, you know... I think, again, lock... Actually, hang on one second. Alright, I'm back. I was gonna give the Hyper Wrist to Locke, but I remembered all of a sudden that the Hyper Wrist increasing strength helps Edgar's auto crossbow damage. I'd rather have that. As for Terra, I feel like I'm gonna hold off on the Hermes Sandals. Haste is a tiny bit broken early game, and I feel like that just wouldn't be fair. So she's gonna get the jeweled ring. So that's how we're gonna have our relics set up. Anyway, let's go ahead and leave here. And we keep hearing about Duncan up to, you know, up in the mountains, which the mountains are off to the east, and I think we should go search for him. In fact, somebody said that Edgar looked kind of like one of Duncan's students. Could that maybe be his brother Sabin, since we knew he was... Well, it seemed he was living up in up in that cabin up to the north. Maybe so. I could grab a chocobo and head up there, but I'm not going to. Instead, let's walk up there because there's a chance I could still encounter the Belmodar and steal the item from them. I'm not going to grind it, but if I see him and get it, great. Well, I did encounter a Belmodar, but I just stole a potion. Since we won't encounter them again, I'll go ahead and tell you, you can steal a Mithril Claws from them. It could be helpful later. Anyway, welcome to Mount Colts, where we've got enemies to fight. Meet Zaghrem. Use auto crossbow and kill them both in one use. That was super easy. Hey, Terra got a level. Nice. Zaghrem can only be found inside the caves, not out in the slopes. So wander around here. And Cirpius. This is another enemy. This one can only be found on the slopes. Kind of funny. Locke, you're probably not going to get much turns to steal because auto crossbow and fire should kill them off. Heck, auto crossbow on its own should kill them off. Edgar is so powerful right now that he's kind of a one-man wrecking team. Can't get that treasure chest. Let's go in here. And got a big rock. Walk around it to the south. Locke got a level from that, and I actually stole a bandana from that Zaghrem, which I'm pretty sure it's a headpiece that is better than the plumed hat. So I think, can everybody... Actually, an interesting thing you can do. Sort here, go to the item. If you double click on it, it can tell you who can equip it. Terra and Locke. Switch over, it'll tell you exactly what its stats are. And that's kind of interesting. So Terra or Locke. Locke's our front, line guy. Let's give him the bandana. Now, as we said, we were looping around here to get a little secret exit that leads to that treasure chest we saw. Main Gauche. This is a dagger that sometimes parries enemies' attacks, or parries. It increases Locke's speed, his attack by a lot, and his evasion. This is a good dagger. Good to have on him. And I don't think... Actually, wait. Yeah, Mithril Sword is not as good as the Great Sword. So keep that on Terra. Let's wander through here and head back. There's still 2 more enemies to find. I'll tell you, the 2 remaining enemies can be found... One can be found inside, but both can be found on the slopes. I had a successful steal there. Okay, I think it must have been a potion or something. For a second I was like, did I get another bandana? But no. Now if we head over here, another treasure chest with Gigas Glove. This is another relic. This is also another reason I don't usually go for those 2 relics down in the old, the rich man's house, because you're getting so many here. So, glove said to belong to a mighty Gigas. Boost a physical attack power. Now, this is not strength, so this won't affect Edgar's tools. Oop, no, relics. But... you're not really... I'm not really going to equip it on anybody, because Locke's not really attacking, Terra's using her magic, and Edgar's using his auto crossbow. But it's nice to have it. I say Terra's using her magic, but really, she's mostly just here to cure. Now, I don't think... Yeah, you can't go to the left, but let's head up. Hey, and we finally see the other enemy, Gorgias. Stole a potion from them. These guys are pretty unremarkable. They're a lot like the Megalodoths. They have a lot more health than the Zaghrems do, but they should go down without too much trouble. Boom. Yeah, you can fight them out on the slopes too, but there's one more enemy we need to find. And, oh, hello. Oops, did not mean to enter the menu. Shadowy figure walking there. Now I want to enter the menu, and let's toss a cure on everybody. Just get our HP up a little. So this looks like a dead end, but if you follow where he went, it leads you around the mountain. And Trillium, our final enemy that we were hoping to encounter. I say hoping because we just need to see him, but these guys really, really like to poison you. Yeesh. It's a good thing that Terra's got Poisona. If there is one single complaint I could have about this game, it's that sometimes the encounter rate is a little high. And we get a tent! Yes, that's why I didn't want to bother buying one, because I knew we'd get one here. Now keep wandering and find another cave, head in. It's a pretty linear path. And Edgar got a level there. And you can see what I mean about the encounter rate. But Terra got a level, so I'm not complaining. Now out here we should see, yep, the shadowy figure once again. I love the design of this bridge here. Cross it, keep going, and we find a save point? I think we should, first and foremost, take advantage of the tent we found. And depending which character you have on the main screen, the tent will look different. Not every character has a unique sprite for it, but it's kind of cool. Like Terra's is going to be different from Locke's. And hey, full healed. Let's go ahead and save. And I think this is the perfect point to leave off this episode. Next time, we're going to continue through Mount Colts after this shadowy figure and see what... No, you know what? We got enough time. Let's press on, because we're already at the end here. I was going to cut it there, but I'll tell you right now, this is the last area, because, you know, you get a save right before a boss. So let's just push through. And Locke got a level. So wander up here. Actually, let's run. And, oh, hello. What's over here? Is that our shadowy figure? No, it's not. That's somebody else. The silhouette doesn't quite match. Also, Trillium's poison Locke, and poison lasts outside of battle, which actually note Locke has 159 HP. Take a step, the screen vibrates and he loses 6 HP. Yeah, every step you take while poisoned will continue to hurt you, so let's get rid of that right away. And press on, closer and closer to this mysterious guy. And before we go talk to him, I'm going to take a quick moment. Top everyone off. Locke, you're close enough to full. What's up, dude? Sabin sent you, didn't he? Oof, and he attacks us. So this is Vargas, who we heard talk tale of being Duncan's son. Who are you? Sabin, is he here? You were the one sneaking around us the whole way up here, weren't you? And if I was? Well, it doesn't really matter what you are, or who you are. I've got no plans to surrender. Woe is the day you met me. It'll be the last day of your lives. Yeah, actually, no, I was mistaken. He is the shadowy figure. There's no one else up here on the mountain. And we got Vargas and Ipooh. You can only attack the bears at the start. I don't think there's anything worth stealing from them, but we'll try. Actually, I'm going to have her do single target fire because it'll kill them slightly faster. 256. Nice. Do another auto crossbow. And, ooh, that's a hurt one. Let's toss a cure on every... Nope. I didn't click the R button correctly. She's only going to cure herself. But that's good because she's lowest health. This should kill the bear. And we'll see what we can steal from Vargas, if anything. A potion! Alright, now let's actually cure everyone. Nothing else to steal from him, so let's just keep attacking. He's really not too hard. Gale Cut does some AoE damage against the whole party, but keep yourself healed up and you won't have any issues. And eventually... is this gonna be enough? Come on! What's the matter? He'll start talking and start doing some extra attacks. But... here we go! Enough of this! I'll send you all to the great beyond! That's enough, Vargas. If it isn't Sabin. Why, Vargas? Why did you kill Master Duncan? How could you kill your own father? That fool snubbed me, his only son. He chose you as his successor. It's not true. Our master... it's true and you know it. It's written in that ugly sneer across your face. He wanted you to be his successor, not me. He knew you had the most potential. I'm sick of listening to your lies. I've got far more than just potential. Why don't you see for yourself? Blizzard Fist! And using this, he launches away our party members. So it's only Sabin now. Ah, Sabin. My father was right to see so much in you. Guess there's no avoiding this. Fate made us train together. And now Fate will send you to your doom. So Sabin can do basic attacks. Now, get ready to join your beloved master. And you'll see he's got a countdown over his head. Okay, so decent attack there. But he also has a command called Blitz. Why hold back, Sabin? Your time's almost up. Click Blitz, click on Sabin, and... incorrect Blitz command input. Okay. Game hasn't told us what to do that. Let's not worry about Blitz. Let's just keep physically attacking him. We'll get him down. If we need to, we'll use a potion. Gale Cut. We should be good at the moment. Let's just attack. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. Maybe I should use a potion to heal. And... come on. I got a bunch of them, and he's on his own. Let's use a high potion. Heal up. Yeah, full healed. Perfect. Don't remember how much HP this guy has, but keep attacking him, and eventually... ooh, Gale Cut again. But we should be fine, since we got over 200 HP right now. Come on. I know it's going to give us the prompt soon here. Does it not? Okay, seriously, game. Where's the prompt? Oof. Okay. Don't want him killing me here. Alright. If it doesn't give me the prompt by 10 seconds, then I'll go ahead and tell you. Come on, what's the matter? Yeah. Alright. What you need to do is you select Blitz, then press left, right, left, then click the A button. And he will do Raging Fist. Ah! You already learned that technique. Vargas, if only you hadn't been so consumed by pride. Yeah, you can actually do that move right at the start of the battle with Sabin and finish the fight immediately. He doesn't actually have a set amount of HP, but it's supposed to give you a prompt to put in the Blitz command. Maybe if you do Blitz incorrectly twice. I actually don't remember. Sabin! Brother? Brother? You're his twin brother? His brother? At first I thought you were another one of Vargas's bears. I love that. You thought I was a bear? I guess I'll take that as a compliment. Anyway, Edgar, what are you doing here? We're on our way to the Saber Mountains. To the returner hideout, no doubt. So, the wheels are finally turning. I've been watching from a distance, hoping the world would come to its senses. The way things were going, I was afraid Figaro would end up as a puppet state. A means of striking back has presented itself. There will be no more playing lapdog to the Empire. I'm through with that act. Think a bear like me could be of any help? You join us, Sabin? I think Duncan would rest easier, knowing his training helped bring peace to the world. Well then, let's get going. And we get Sabin, the monk, in our party. Let's go ahead and show you his equipment real quick. Metal Knuckles. He does not equip shields. I can give him the plumed hat, and he's already got a Kempo gi like Locke does. So it's lucky we found that bandana. It's good for him. And he has our first special ability down here, Blitz, which you select the Blitz command, enter a series of commands, like a fighting game almost, and then press the A button to continue. So Raging Fist was left, right, left. Our Accountant is down, rotated to left. Meteor Strike is RL, down, up. Interesting note with the diagonal ones, they can be finicky. Because the control pad isn't true 360 degrees, what you actually do for down, down, left, left, just do down, down, left. It'll work just as well, if not better. So, we've got Sabin in the party as a monk, and I think here is the perfect place to actually leave off the episode. We now have a full party of 4, including Edgar's twin brother joined us. And next time, we're going to exit Mount Colts, make our way all the way to the Saber Mountains, and hopefully find the returners. If you've enjoyed this episode, make sure to click like and hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys next time.